what did you think about your test today?
I thought it was really good. I was really happy with him. I mean, he had a good warm-up. He spooked a couple times, was a little hot, and I remember at the selection trials he got a little hot on the first round. So I didn't like push the trot maybe as much, but I thought that he was so into the bridle and so like with me and the whole time, just awesome. So I was really, really happy with him. Everything was right on. I was happy.
Emily, what have you been working on since you came here? Because that was a long time ago now.
Since the selection trials?
Yes.
You know, same as always, just improving the basics at the basic gaits. You know, we have to work a little bit that he gets in the trot light in the front, you know, and that he doesn't use himself to push into me too much, and that he has good self-carriage, so that we've been working on. The changes when I was here at the selection trials weren't as confirmed. Like, I felt like the right to left, he has a slight tendency to get short behind, but those have gotten a lot more solid. So I think just, you know, working on improving everything just a little bit more, you know? Yeah.
Thanks. Can you talk a little bit about his breeding and what you may have future plans for him?
It's cool because the best part about Wake Up is that I've known him since he was like a 3-week-old baby, you know? And his dad was actually my young rider horse, and we have his father still. So it's really cool because not only do I know his dad, but I know all of his like half brothers, and I've known him forever. So he's just such a personality horse, you know, and I feel like we have such a good connection just because I've known him forever, you know. As for future plans, I mean, we plan to in January go out to Lila Forest and train with her a little bit. She helps us with clinics and stuff like that, and she just has a fantastic way of working with the both of us and is great about pushing, but just the right amount, and you know, she's just fantastic. So I'm really excited about that because I think that now comes the point where, you know, he's a super young horse and I want to make it to Grand Prix with him, and I want him to be a super Grand Prix horse. So I'm excited to have her looking over my shoulder and making sure that we stay on a good track. So I'm really excited about that. That's really cool.
Can you explain to people who might be interested in growing with this program about the moving up from the 5-year-old to the 6-year-old and the difference that is?
Yeah, it is a huge jump, you know, and this is a fantastic program because, you know, it brings so much attention to the young horses, and I think that's something that's missing in this country. You know, with Verden last year, I saw how important the young horses are to the European culture, and I think that if we grow the young horses, it's only going to expand our base, you know, for the high performance horses. So I think that this young horse program is super and fantastic and needs to grow. In terms of 5-year-olds to 6-year-olds, I mean, the expectation goes up huge, both from the 4 to 5, but then from the 5 to 6, I mean, they're expected to do a different frame, a different collected trot, you know, you just have a whole different idea, you know, you almost want to see, is that going to be a Pre-St. George horse next year? Is that going to be a horse really for the high sport? Of course, the flying changes are always something that people talk about, but I think the whole outline of the horse, the whole picture, is something that really has to develop from a 5 to 6-year-old.